lurkers. Hello, you archaeologists. I'm the John Struct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a Final Fantasy XIV Heaven's Sword Soul Surrender adventure. And, I'm sorry, Snell. You must go. We've got quests to do. Let's do some quests. It's still the same day as the last stream. I changed my t-shirt for the sake of variation. There we go. For the same reason I changed my costumes in games. But we have this knight to remember who's got a quest for us. I suspect it's called Promises Kept. Let's do that quest as well as some other stuff that I've written down. I've got, what is it? It's 10 o'clock, so we've got a couple of hours. If we don't faff around, we might be able to get halfway through Soul Surrender, maybe. Ooh, scrambled eggs. Yes. Oh, we're accepting it. Ooh, hang on, we don't want that. We'll turn that a little bit. Mr. Salterian, Mr. Salterian, you have come at a most exciting time. Excellent time. Invitation from a truly preeminent personage was delivered to the manor but a short while ago. Would that you have been present to receive it, but in any event, Sir Emeric de Borel, Lord Speaker... Oh, he's Speaker of the House of Lords. It's very weird, him being the Speaker of the House of Lords. Order! Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, Viscount of House Borel, cordially invites Mistress Alterian to dine with him at his estate. You seem surprised. The messenger assured me that his lord had broached the subject with you at an earlier date. Well, it's been like a couple of hours, buddy, when the arrangements for the peace conference were still being finalised. Of course, the intervening moons afforded little opportunity. It's been a couple of hours, buddy, for leisure, but with the happy advent of peace, 'tis plain the Lord Commander sees no further cause to delay. What say you? To be honest, I'd rather not. I haven't the foggiest spot of where. Any thoughts? I love the idea of asking this question to some random guard. You would ask me? Well, I'm sure that a personal friend of Sir Emeric, you're at the liberty to wear whatever you deem appropriate. That said, when in doubt, a man of note could do far worse than an alpine coat. I've got one of those, actually. At least that is what Lord Emmeline has been heard to say. I assume the same holds true for ladies. Ahem. When you are ready, pray report to the Astrologicum. A man of the House Borel should be waiting near there to escort you the rest of the way. Right, so let's put the coat on, shall we? I took it off again, but a little bit, tiny bit of wispy woo, I see. Just a tad, just a little bit of the wispy woo. Bad case of the wispy woos. I do like our, it makes us look like a pilot, a sky pilot. What are the company actions? Heat of battle, reduced rates. Right, yes, here comes the soft step, hang on, dancers and bunnies are introduced together, right? Why? Oh no, because dancers aren't here, are they? They're not until there. They just have to share the same armor. What am I looking for? This. Alpine coat. For I'm a lady bunny. Lady Bunnington of Bunny Manor. Of the Bunner Estate. Why do I have a circle on my back? Take that circle off. Okay. Go. Oh, they actually tell you where to teleport to. Astrologicum. Lady Bunnington of hair, hairs. I can't think of the part. It's late. I don't know. Stop asking me questions. The Sea of Clouds. Lady Bunnington. We've gotten that far. Of the rabbit hutch. let's move on with our lives, shall we? Oh, look, I've got one of your coats on. Greetings and well met, Mr. Salterian. I have the honour and privilege to serve head steward of the House Burrell, though admittedly our staff is somewhat smaller than the other noble families, being countable on one hand. My lord will be overjoyed to hear that you have accepted this invitation. As you will soon see, we've spared no expense. I dare say a woman of action such as yourself enjoys nearly a moment's respite. Aye, the battlefield beckons even now, I am sure, but for this day, you bid to lay down your burdens, raise a glass to peace and prosperity. We do have. I know it's late, but I'm having a cola. I didn't sleep last night, so I'm hoping I sleep this night. Cola's probably not going to help. And look, Lady Bunnington is eating with the royals, with the important folk in her coat, her floofy coat. Oh, he's got his posh coat on as well. I hope they're using the correct knives orders. You work your way outwards. You start with the ones closest and you work your way slowly outwards.
To think the Moogles would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me. I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn.
That sounds like, talking about a lad's night out. Quest for the horn. Yes, was father. Another day for Lady Bunnington.
I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days.
No wine for the Lady Bunnington. We have work tomorrow. We have much fighting to do. You barely eaten your meal. What's in the center? Oh, a cup of tea, lovely. With a spot of the hard stuff. Is that going in both teas? Maybe a bit more than a spot.
Though I have lived in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey.
Why not join me on my next? Lady Bunnington wines and dines.
Well, truth be told, when I think back on the sweeping vistas of the churning mists, I do feel some slight pangs of wanderlust. Alas, much as I would like to accept your invitation, I fear my present duties with the House of Lords demand my undivided attention. Someday, perhaps. By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform. The formation of the Republic is but the beginning, for it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know the lost did not die in vain.
It's going to move the microphone.
I can still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm. If you could do that, who are we to balk at the challenges ahead?
Happy Bunny.
The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late. As you may imagine, maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind. Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all. And it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect. The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you.
I like the little squint. It's one of the subtler emotions expressed. You know, it's the complete opposite of the end of the scale as when they go, ah, like that, like they sometimes do.
May I ask a personal question?
Is this about my bunny ears?
Now that the dust has settled,
Please, you may
what
not
will you
touch
do?
them.
Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
Think I'm going to retire?
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
News from House Fulton.
An urgent message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay.
Oh, here was me thinking there'd be no fighting in this.
Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago, bearing an injured maiden. Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respectfully, my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
Leveilleur. Okay, Leveilleur. Oh yeah, of course, the thing that happened at the end.
You must go to them, my friend, and I shall go with you.
Oh, can I change my coat first? Because it's embarrassing. This was just my silly Lady Bunnington coat. I don't want to go to a real place with this on. Just for our silly little dinner. Oh no, how embarrassing. There's no time to waste.
For every ending marks a new beginning.
We do look lovely and warm though. I guess he's wearing his coat as well.
From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn. As did she.
Who's talking right now?
Only to be drawn unto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate.
Well, there goes my Lady Bunnington's retirement. I do like that the microphone actually I'm not actually, like, the microphone is actually there. I'm pointing at it right now, but it gives the sort of, it shows better what direction I'm facing, even though really it should be like there. But it does, it sort of implies that I'm facing like that direction, which is not a million miles off. I'm there. But like, yeah, it makes me look a bit less strange sitting at this angle that I am. Who was talking then? Whose voice is that? Oh, oh, no, I don't want to. Let's not be caught in wrong clothings. It's business. It's business time. Are we going back in? Where? Oh, because it's House for Tom. I knew that. Yeah, Allier, or whatever her name is. She hasn't got a new costume yet.
Is that...
Alize, Alphino's twin sister.
Alize.
She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness.
Do they ever get older?
I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one. Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. poorly. I rescued her in the Twelves Wood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Elise took an arrow to the shoulder. It was only after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
Think nothing of it. How is she?
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood.
There are beds here, right? Why have you propped her on a sofa?
We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect. But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt. She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous.
Yeah, we went to the Bahamut coil with her.
For all our differences, she's as dedicated as any Scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that, she is my sister. To be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
Take heart, Master Alphino. She will be attended by our most skilled Chirurgeons.
Chirurgeons? Okay, I never would have figured out that pronunciation. Chirurgeons.
Bear Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary at once.
Leveilleur.
Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation, and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
Wait, don't go. Please, come closer.
Oh, I mean, oh no, she might die.
The warriors of darkness are in league with the Ascians. Slaughtering the primals is but the first step in their plan. They make for Zelvatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her. You must stop them.
I shall inform the others at once.
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Of course.
Okay then. Surely they won't let her. Yes, I know, but we must trust Captain Whitecape and his surgeons. Just calling them surgeons. Did they not bring Estinian back from the very brink of death? I am uncomfortably reminded of how he mocked me for praying at his bedside for days on end. What say you, my friend? Shall we turn our attention to the matters whose conclusion is we have yet to the power to influence? Oh, now it's all egg-based. I'm assuming carbonara has egg in. Heavenly eggnog. Shadows of the First. So the Warriors of Darkness and the Ascians are conspiring to bring about the Garuda's summoning, that they might put her to the sword. When we first encountered them in Loth-Ast-Nath, when they were confronting Ravana gods, has this been their aim all along? What do you intend to do, Master Alphinaud? There is much and more I do not understand, but I know this, a primal summoning cannot be ignored. Alize risked her life to uncover this plot, and we squander her gift at our peril. Naive, will you accompany me to Zeft Fatal and help me stop Ixal's ritual? Right, I wasn't expecting a dungeon so soon. I really need to get the pillows. Given that Ishgard shares a border with the Ixal homeland, we have a vested interest in the outcome of this ritual. We have been willing to suffer the Beastmen's intrusions to Kurthan lands to a point, but the summoning of a primal is an escalation we cannot abide. You shall have our fastest airship, Master Alphinaud. Mountains of Zephytol, not easily traversed, this endeavour demands all haste. The gesture is most appreciated, Sir Aymeric, but I fear aerial approach is destined to fail. This is a homeland after all, and the Ixali dirigibles are not to be underestimated. No, the experience tells me only conceivable approach is by land. I believe it would be wiser to cross to Zephytol by way of the mountain pass, east of Camp Dragonhead. In that case, I shall send instructions for contingent to the camp's knights to be placed at your disposal. They will secure you safe passage through the mountains to escort you thence to Zephytol. Though my men are unqualified to confront a primal, they are more than capable of contending with the Ixal. We should be glad of their assistance, Lord Edmond. In the event the Mistress Alize regains consciousness, we will share with you any additional information she may provide. May the Fury watch over and keep you safe. Then let us be off. We can procure additional supplies we require in Camp Dragonhead. Cool. So, I don't think there's too many extra dungeons in this one. So, there's Alexander, which we've essentially already got queued up and ready to go. Sort of. I mean, reasonably easy. We don't have to... Yeah, where's my cup of tea? I believe it's Zephytol, one of the random old dungeons. Alexander. Little toy Alexander, that's cool. Not the Tomb quest line, you know, the space... Diabolos, not that, but one of the Warring Triad. The Warring Triad... Oh, whatever, just... So we have to speak to Mid, which we've got a quest there. The Farden's Chambers we can ignore. I don't know when Bismarck got added. But yeah, we don't have to do any of that now. We'll queue for... We'll grab those when we're doing Zephytol, basically. So we're queuing for as many as possible. Why don't they give them bags that, like, actually fit them? Everything you require, excellent. The entrance to the pass is north from Natalan, due east of Camp Dragonhead. They're normally guided by a score of Ixali warriors. I've been informed that House Fortorm knights have been already dispatched. The enemy's gate lies open. We need but walk through. Now why fly so high? Up into the sky. You don't have to ask why, 'cause then I'd have to lie. This is Soltarian. It was a wonderful song. Master Alphino, as you can see, the gate is ours. Yes. Be advised that our scouts are reporting increased activity around the first mountain. Simply put, they're up to something. Don't want anyone interfering. Yeah, I really could do with another cushion by me. We're ready. We stand ready to escort you to Zephytal and aid you as you see fit. The enemy will be thick on the ground. Upon arriving, let us advance with care as we search for the site of the summoning ritual. If the gods are good, we should only have to contend with the Ixil, but if they're not, we may have to be forced to do battle with the warriors of darkness. Oh, okay, that's now. Okay. Let's grab them all at once. That's yeah, we'll have to walk out because it's an instance, isn't it? I think there's another one in Idleshire actually. Where is it? Supposed to keep these marked. Zephytal. Great. Okay, Midnight Dew. Where is it? I think that's a person's name. That looks like it would be the correct one. Cool. Let me Google that for you. Yes. They're looking for a job needs doing. Great Google library. I really like that one because it was big reference. Final Fantasy V, most underrated Final Fantasy. The leather bound tome. Okay, Ensorcelled Abomination. Encyclopedia AOZ to Salt Routine. Japanese lass standing in front of me nose. Place like the back of her hand. Just need you to make like your broom friend. Sweep out the nasties. Retrieve the tome from a client. Simple enough, right? I'll meet you there. Okay. So now we have a couple of reasons to leave. There we go, that was efficient. How do I get out of this place? Yeah, that way. I believe they're both this way. Actually, might we be able to just fly there? No, it's a different loading screen. Hence why we couldn't fly. Nippy-dippy-doo. Sippy-doo-doo. Nippy-dippy-doo. Nippy-doo. Hang on, isn't the library around here? Nippy-doo-doo. Nippy-doo. Snippy-snoo. Alright, what am I looking for on the map? Hang on. It's there, isn't it? Isn't that the great Google library? Oh, I'm gonna... no, it seems I've got that confused. This is the dungeon. Right. Where's Mid? Mid's going to be around here as well. Everything's around here. Okay, that's annoyingly split up. Right, but it was it actually was pointing at those two places. Funnily enough. Let us fly. Let us fly there. In a plane. Let it tank. Cat. I like this cat. Just me, or is it is Shanoa? Or is it one coral kitten looks much the same as another? She doesn't seem to have brought any of her friends. Over there. Oh no, we should get the cat. It's back quick, because Uplanders with all these snap crashings and pushcar. Illuminati spy sent by quick things to observe our movements. Like he's not given the sizable disadvantage in which we find ourselves, we thought it best to relieve him of his duty. In his final moments, babbling about all the Illuminati's deranged schemes, claimed that once the final core was activated, Alexander fully operational, the fortress would gain the power to travel through time, taking them along with it. He seemed quite convinced quick things was prophet of sorts, traveller from the future come to the present to return history to its proper state. Aye, and that's not the half of it. According to him, the battle of history has already been won, not by us, for the future is writ in the Enigma Codex, and we have but to play our roles in it. Hang on, I don't need to read this all that thoroughly, do I? Traveller in the future. I just love the cat listening. Some flaps of Chris Illuminati make brain case hurt. Not look a gift curl in the mouth. Something about this doesn't sit right. She's been on quick things side, make that on her bloody head. Now she decides to betray her keepers. If the cat could speak her tongue, I would have a question or two. Well, maybe we can get the two cats to talk to each other. Can't believe I'm considering this. You there, cat. You should know a quick thing's a little familiar, aren't you? 2 mews for yeah, 1 for nay. Oh, we have a super intelligent cat. Did she truly? Do you want to go home? Aww. 7 House, I think the bloody furball might actually understand us. But doesn't mean we can trust her. All we know, she could be here to do a master's dirty work. A moment, Uplanders. Tom flaps around rocks, comes to... Okay, what? Okay, what's going on with the cat? Shanoa here was present when we attempted the summoning. I very much doubt that. She was a kitten 3 years ago. She wouldn't be fully grown curl by now. She's a time-travelling cat. Hey. It's the most important stuff. Travel back in time, set the past wrongs right. Who could resist such temptation? How grievous the consequences to surrendering to it. Yes. Okay, and what's next? There's Biggs. There's a good river here. guys always get there ahead of me. Ready to go. I'm just reading this all in. Gonna get rid of the barrier. Got it, good. Cool. Eyes of the Creator is now available. One down. We have 2. Oh, we put this in the way. So, Great Google, Zephytal, Colossus. Oh, and we have 1 left. How do we get it? Rising Stones. Still, we're reasonably efficient. Apart from I went the wrong way around that. I could have just gone down around. There we go, lovely. And cold tea didn't taste good. Bloody Huguenots coming over here. Sorry. That's been... My brain is... Because I said Huguenots yesterday or today. It would have been yesterday. And my brain's been going, where do I know Huguenots actually from? And it's from a Stuart Lee bit. I don't know which one's correct. Balance onto all? Probably that one. Yeah, it's... Bloody Huguenots coming over here. Bloody fucking beaker folk coming over here. Teaching us how to contain water in beakers. Go back to... Yeah, okay. If you don't know the context, it's a really great bit, because he's taking the piss out of like people in the UK who really don't like immigrants, and they're always like, go but bloody so and so's, go back to where you came from, and bring all your, you know, you should do what you should do for your place and enrich your home country. But he keeps going back in time, so it's just like bloody fish. Single-celled organisms. I want to piss off back to the sea. It's just, it's a really funny bit. I can't communicate the entire series of jokes. But one of the bits is bloody Huguenots. Coming over here, enhancing our culture. Sword of Survivor needs to move forward with our plan. Another pillar of the tribe. Warning to... Yes, okay. Look at Archon, Ishtola, detected erratic, etheric. Icon Sophia, yes, we're fighting another... a goddess, another scantily clad giant woman. Those readings can only mean one thing. And let's return to Alisla. Okay. Also, let us not faff. Because... Because I've got to queue up as fast as possible. I think his two best jokes are all from the same show as well. The ones that like... there's one where he goes, I don't know much about... Okay, okay. So he's talking about the Loch Ness Monster. And he goes, see, I don't know much about zoology, history, cryptozoology. And he does this for like 5 minutes. He keeps introducing relevant like fields of study and stuff like that. And the punchline is, but I reckon. He goes on, but the laugh is there because the joke is like if he doesn't like the point has been made very clear by with this absurd list of things. I reckon it was a dinosaur that just went into a lake. But it's great because you can apply it to a lot of things. Just it's so incredibly clear what the point is. We appear to be the first to arrive. Shall we await our colleagues here? I also really like the format of the joke because it's just a really long list. The Sixth Legion have returned. Ev, Uncle I. We're under attack. Chitolo and Oriange has engaged the foe not far from here. I worry now though, because we just have nothing to do while we do the queuing up. What's this? Are you a Super Saiyan? It's the first Demiurge. Rarely is my shield thus tested. 'Twould seem that Allagans have not been lax in their recruitment. I know what a Demiurge is. It's the second Demiurge. Think you so? Mayhap your arm merely withered whilst you lay idle. The third Demiurge. Still your tongues. We've stalled them long enough. It feels like they didn't quite have time to come up with new designs. And they're like, just recolour the elves. With scales in hand, the goddess shall arise, righteously cast off her cursed pall, that she, with wrathful Worm King at her side, might judge and thence bring balance unto all. Hear my words in despair, Allagans. Our goddess is awoken. Your civilization has birthed the instruments of its own undoing. But the Allagans died a long time ago. Yeah, they had to come up with a design that felt even older than the Allagans. I get that. It is well that you are here, Naive. I should like to know what our assailants were saying. You understood their words, did you not? 'Twas a Mericidian accent. Mine ears do not deceive. How the fuck would you know a Mericidian dialect? Oh, dialect, not accent, but like, still. Though one which... Yeah, it's a dialect from 1,000 years ago. I'd recognise it from the sound. We don't even know what Latin people actually sounded like. We just know their words written down. Bear of scant resemblance only spoken in recent times. As for the antagonist meaning, I gladly defer to those blessed with the echo. The one with the shield seemed to think we were Allagans. He recited what sounded like a verse of prophecy and claimed their goddess is awoken. Was that about right, Naive? Confused bunny. Might we assume this deity of theirs, the very icon we come to topple? Aye, from their tongue, their words, and their attire, 'tis like our antagonists were Mercidians, thralls to the goddess Sophia, and the victims of the Allagans' incursions. If Krill claimeth they thought us agents of Allag, 'tis little wonder that they sought to bring us low. You suggest Sophia's servants have been liberated from their containment? Then we have no choice but to accept the word of her awakening as truth. Gods help us. Warm Triad has proven formidable enough when we've roused them with a fraction of their true strength. Should Sophia break free at the peak of her powers, Naive and her friends won't stand a chance. Let us be about it then. Naive, Krill, Uncle High, the three of you can make directly for Sophia's containment facility, or Orangerie, and I will do what we can to occupy the Icon's thralls. Oh, big chains, that'll stop him. Mistress Krill, do you perchance recall the words of prophecy in its entirety? Let me see, I believe it was those words that John said earlier. There we go. P1, T6. Wonder what the numbers stand for, if there's like any meaning behind them. Okay, well I've got to hope that 10:30 is not too late. Obviously there's loads of these Alexander ones as well. Less than 5 minutes. All the quests, we'll have to see if there's any random quests to do here. Passion for fashion. Wonder Square. What's then? That's wrong. How the? I can't remember how you get there. To Gold Saucer. But that's where I'm trying to go. I don't know where it is. Airship landing, okay. I've just gone completely the wrong way, haven't I? We'll try teleporting back up there. Why want? No. don't give a fuck about the gentleman. Oh, that was silly. I was briefly distracted by the bunny lady there. Airship landing. It's there. Merchant ship. This seems like a more sensible place to go. Okay, I jumped down, didn't I? That was the stupid thing. So I was in the right place. I just needed to go up here. And then take the lift. But will we get there in time? Well, it's not the worst thing in the world. Duty finder, I don't want to do that. Wonder Square, right? You're not bunnies. You're lies. Okay, how do I tell which direction is Wonder Square? No, I don't want to go there. Oh, there's a real bunny lady. Never mind, Gold also has a teleport point. I could have just teleported. Never mind, let's go to Zephytol. Actually the place we needed to go anyway. So that actually worked out perfectly. Because now we can queue up while doing the story. Ritual. Bird. Frogger. Bird again. Right, first things first. You are my dance partner. There's someone on the team called I. Just wanted to point that out. I still would like to have a hello button. Got hit by a falling rock. Yeah, it's quite difficult to actually see what's going on as the dancer, because you're spending all your time looking at the bottom things. It's Nuzzle Heslock. One high, we rain down at death. It's just cheating doing that on a balloon. Go. Not really sure what to expect there, but lovely. There's a Goobo. Let's turn our back on. It would really be nice to be able to see what's going on. There we go. Yeah, so the issue with the dancer is, like, I'm sort of forced to follow the combos. So it's like, oh, I want to do multi-attacks, but I just can't because the combo's not going in that direction right now. The door opens. Let me in. I did that. That was me. Gubu, Siege Gubu. So these are XIVs, aren't they? They're just sort of arbitrarily strong for some reason. There's multiple, so I can start going over here. There might be just one. The drawbridge falls. Oh, look at that guy. It's the Slatchy. Crown, leaf, foot. Don't. Feel like I should have gone to the outside. We just went Shing. What went Shing? I'm unsure. Oh shit! I swear I was out of the way of that, but thank you for the vase. You have a strange name, but you are paying attention. Oh, got my shields on and stuff. I'm gonna stand. Oh fuck! Shit! I get the gimmick now. The spikes on the floor. I was like, I'll just run to the outside. No, the outside is slightly scarier than you would initially consider. Do I just stand away from everyone? Basically won this. Yeah. Then we have to eliminate some impending enemies. Could mean anything. The air stone. Fucking windy. Ah, she blows. That was very dignified. I'm assuming this is... Oops. Yeah, some of these I can press ahead of time. I always forget. Oh, they're trying to summon Garuda. See, it doesn't want to give me the combos. Huh. Right, the guy looks like Xandi, but as a bird. Assuming it's the same skeleton. I'm gonna get a level up from this as well, I think. Fuck, I guess we separate. Tried interrupting him. Look how many Garudas. Nope. Well, I may as well use it, everyone always forgets. Apparently Dancer gets the long range one. Lovely. Yeah, you're just dressed up like an actual doctor. Die! Oh, he was totally here with us. He was totally always with it. Ask your doctor about Zephyrtol today.
So they were unable to see the ritual to its completion. Then Garuda is no longer a threat, and whatever the Ascians and the Warriors of Darkness were planning has come to naught. But we should not tarry. The knights have secured our path to safety.
Well, well. What do we have here? You'd better not have killed the primal without us.
That many dart last time. Like that elf wasn't with them last time. I like that they get to wear like the standard gear.
You!
Wait, I know you. Still walking, I see. I could have sworn my aim was true.
Just what is your game? Leading us a long way so these fools could step in and claim our prize?
Ah, you are new, okay.
No. Let's not make hasty accusations. By the look of things, the ritual was proceeding as planned. We arrived at the appointed hour. 'Twas they who erred.
Are you the Lalafell receptionist doing an evil voice?
We cannot face them all.
Do mine ears deceive? A boy! So that's the way of it. Twins! You had me worried for a moment there. Know that I will happily make it quicker for you, if you just stand still.
Get out, you bard.
Enough, Jarumul.
All flowers.
We wouldn't want to upset the man in white with any unnecessary bloodshed now, would we?
Man in white. Oh, yeah. Elidibus.
You've been awfully busy since we were kind enough to spare your lives.
While you were idly consorting with the Ascians, you mean? 7 hells! What could you possibly hope to achieve?
Should I explain it to you? Very well. Consider it a reward of sorts for beating us here. You know the tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiac, I take it? Of the Great Sundering and the reflections it created?
Oh, yeah, we totally know, but tell us just in
Across
case.
10 and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of shards of light and dark.
Just so. One of those reflections, the one nearest to the source, is our home. And we were the heroes blessed with her light. But not all worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light was greater by far.
All worlds.
So the Ascians, who once threatened our home, were no match. And they fell before us, one after another, till none were left. Victory, we thought.
But according to the third game, they have to be in
Then came the
balance.
light. A flood of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow,
Yeah,
and
balance.
color, and life itself. Ere long, it will consume our world, leaving naught in its wake but blank perfection.
That cannot be. Do you honestly expect us to believe such a story?
believe what
Oh no, no, I didn't mean to skip. I was trying to pause, fuck.
unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate. And so we joined hands with our former enemies, and with their aid came here, to the source.
So it's the Terry Pratchett has this, elves represent sort of chaos. Hang on. So, is it elves? Because obviously chaos is a fairly obvious evil thing, but order, there's the auditors of reality, and the auditors of reality in Discworld, they want perfect order, and to do that you have to get all the different you know, everything's made out of atoms, right? Lots of different atoms of different shapes, and they want them all perfectly aligned, perfectly sorted. I'll have to take it. I'm about a month behind on the plot lines. I will take a look at work tomorrow, so I'm gonna hold back on spoilers. But the only thing I do know is that Jack Perry and CM Punk had an argument beforehand, because CM Punk. So yeah, the auditors of reality. They're evil. They're not really evil. They just don't like how messy reality is. You know, I missed a line, didn't I? I'm really annoyed that I skipped a line. Anyway, let's turn this back on.
For there is but one way to restore the balance and save our home. The Ardor. Calamitous destruction with the power to break down the barriers between planes and see our worlds rejoined.
You would doom our world to save your own? What would even become of us? Of you?
Yes, I missed the glass thing.
Enough.
That's how far behind I am.
Tired of talking. You know our cause. You know what is at stake. We are prepared to do whatever.
I really wanted to see it as well. I just didn't want to go by myself.
Are you?
Why did they run away? Who are you?
If there is aught you would say, say it. Otherwise, begone. You have no friends here.
Yeah, in Final Fantasy III, you fight Cloud of Darkness with the help of the Warriors of Dark. And obviously the implication is the Four Fiends are sort of dark reflections of that as well. Right, I'm going to immediately queue up for the next place. I forgot to actually do the queuing. I'll skip through. I don't like skipping stuff, but I'm also really far behind. Things considered, we should be grateful to have survived that encounter. Yeah, why did they piss off? Could it be true to save the world? They must bring ruin to ours. No, not that it matters. It matters not. Such wanton destruction is beyond justification. Whatever the reasons, they must be stopped. Sacrifice the loss, it ends here. Two sides of a coin. Forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for idle introspection. The knights can appraise Lord Edmond of our success, and we, the Lord Commander. More importantly, I would like to see if my sister's condition has improved. Hopefully tomorrow at work I'll catch up with the wrestling. You may take a moment for yourself if you wish. I'll be at the congregation. Oh, I'm glad I'm tired, because I didn't sleep last night. And I definitely need to sleep tonight. Maybe I shouldn't be drinking this cola, though. I shouldn't have opened it. Womp womp womp. Where is it? Forgotten Night. I really do want to take him up on his word as well, but like, he keeps it keeps happening to one person. Brings me joy to see you safely return to us now. What news from Zephytol? Then we are not too late. On behalf of Ishgard, I offer you my deepest thanks. As for we who remain behind, Mistress Istola, turning to Mistress Alisei. Whatever. In the absence, I'm pleased to report she has regained consciousness. I imagine that you have many questions given your recent encounter with the Warriors of Darkness. I know I do. Come, let me show you to her room. Do not worry. Condition is much improved. She's a resilient one. It's like a brother.
Alizé, how are you feeling?
Well enough, brother. Thanks to the kindness of our hosts. They told me you had departed for Zelphatol while I was still abed. I slept much better knowing that. Thank you.
Happy Bunny?
I take it your mission was a success.
As if we needed any further confirmation that they are in league with the Ascians. But to save another world? I think not.
I too thought his story fanciful at first. But it is possible there may be a kernel of truth in all of this. At the very least, none of his claims contradict the word's account.
Oh yeah, I forgot we spoke to the crystal.
You were following these people, Alizé. Why?
During my travels, I had oft enjoyed tales of the Scions and their exploits. But after a time, I began to hear whispers of a gifted and theretofore unknown band of adventurers. Adventurers who had supposedly sworn to travel the realm slaying primals in the Scion's stead.
The Warriors of Darkness. And in the course of investigating these rumors, you stumbled upon the Ascians' involvement.
Yes, exactly.
Forgive me, but if these Warriors of Darkness mean to bring about another calamity, to what end do they hunt primals?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the beast tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever more powerful gods.
But we were going to do that anyway.
And lest we forget, these events do not occur in isolation. With their patron deities being slain left and right, the news of man's victory over Nidhogg must surely have sown panic in the minds of the beastmen. 'Tis no wonder they wish to defend themselves.
Power answered with greater power, death with more death. A vicious cycle fueled by fear and hatred. I know it's like all too well.
My cycle's fueled by that as well.
Indeed. The Ascians sow discord and desperation, and the Warriors of Darkness reap the harvest. And so it continues.
I should change the settings so I look a bit less red.
The Ascian himself observed that once the powerless realize that the old gods have failed them, they will have little recourse but to look to a new one.
We cannot let that happen.
It should come as no surprise, but Alizé and I have uncovered evidence that the Ascians have been manipulating certain parties to ensure that a constant stream of crystals flows into the hands of the beast tribes. If we sever these supply lines, we should at least be able to slow the escalation.
Agreed. Kral and I shall journey to Zelphatol and learn what we can of the Ixal's source.
Then I, for my part, pledge to lead a similar investigation into the origin of the Nath supply.
Sir Emmerich?
As a member of the Eorzean Alliance, Ishgard is honor-bound to play an active role in maintaining the security of the realm. You might also say that I have some personal motivation, given the Ascians' dealings with my father. However, I make no secret of the fact that my knowledge of primal beings is scant at best. As such, I should be most grateful if one of your order were to assist me.
Allow me, Sir Emmerich. I have dealt with the Nath before.
I swear I got my code from, somehow.
Let us consult with Orianja then. Given his dedication to the study of primal beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
Oh, fuck. Damn it. I wasn't gonna unqueue. Is that the one where we missed the line? Oh, first things first, I need to select a dance partner. Spinebreaker. That's a good name for an evil book monster. Oh, it's one of these groups. The Boy and the Dragon Gay. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I read that correctly. Oh no, ah. Okay, we've arrived. We're going to clear the halls of magic. The demon of the term. Oh, you're not a demon gate at all. You're lies. That's kind of cool. So he clearly has the face of the demon gate as well. He's escaped the book. Although, yeah. Painting. Oh, a book. Could have been dangerous. Yeah, I really don't have to be aiming when I do that. Okay. Fuck. Not day for one. I couldn't see shit. Kept me alive though. Ink stain is there. Good idea for a blob enemy. Sort of a strange music for this. So I can't really spam like AoE attacks because it's only makes sense to do them when, presumably, when the combo comes up. Up we go. It's, astrology, astromancer. Oh, it's liquid flame. Didn't we fight you already? You were in Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 5, most important. $16. Did I say 15? I meant 16. I have no idea what you're supposed to do with this. I'm going to go backwards, and that seems to be important. Oh, we just won. It's fine. We didn't even get to see the giant hand. Sorry about that cough. Let's go to the Red Tomes room. Oops. I'm fighting frogs. can only tell because of their names, but... Alright, I can't spam just these two. Okay. I might have been missing a trick then. Where do we keep the red tomes? Oh, I know you. It's a panda. Ironically, not a panda. Who did we fight last time we were here? Because this is definitely one of the bosses we fight in literally Final Fantasy V when he goes to the library. Maybe that was mini boss, and yeah, okay. Who's this? Oh, it's a chair. We're fighting a chair. An owl chair! Oh, that's gonna be a hoot. Strix. Well, welcome here. First for knowledge brings you nonetheless. Where's everyone gone? I'm gone with you. I wish I had time to read what the boss was saying. I'm standing back. Oh, I got turned into an imp! Oh, somebody rescued me. Oh, that's not an imp, what they're called. It's a water nymph. Oh, I should know this. They're from Final Fantasy VI? Hang on. But they're like a common Japanese monster. Oh, crap. Yeah, they were like proto-muggles in Final Fantasy series. What is that? Oh. Dang it, Oh, hang on, it's a Twitch command, isn't it? It's that guy's face. Oh, I don't know enough about Twitch store to remember the name of the guy's face. Only that it is... like, people spam it in Twitch. What is the Japanese water nymph monster called?
I found this on the web.
It's Kappa. There we go. I got turned into a Kappa. That's cool. I like that. But they're normally green and not red. This is not where we were. Right, I'm gonna immediately queue up to another dungeon because I don't know, it might be. I'll be able to do that. Oh, hang on. We'll hand in this quest as well. How much time do we have? I mean, ideally I should actually stop in like 15 minutes. But don't need to do it all in one night. Okay, so I'm reading these to myself. Fiends and Fairies, 1001 immolation incantations out of the void catalogue of extra-dimensional visitors provide methods for their extermination. Good gods be good, it's finally ours. Great Google Library Index. Index, you mean the book you've been searching for so hard? Some oversized list of other books? Lovely. Oh, we're level 51, 61 even, which means we can switch back over to Bard. But of course, now we have to use... this. No, it's a bit of a shame. We get to keep our cool eye patch though. But we have to use the new coat we got. It isn't really a bardy coat. I mean, the arms sort of don't really go with it. But we'll look cool later, it's fine. Let us not dally. Okay. I'm trying to keep them to their respective patches. Where's the teleport? Didn't you start right next to it? I did, but I'm dumb. Alright, we'll have this conversation and I think I will end the stream. Unless we could get put into another dungeon. Then I'll do that straight away. There was a line we skipped though, wasn't there?
Alize, how are you feeling?
Well enough, brother. Thanks to the kindness of our host. They told me you had departed for Zelfatol while...
I take it your mission was...
God, all the animations.
As if... but to save an...
Eye-tooth.
Eye-tooth.
You were following these people.
During my travels, I had adventurers who had supposed...
The Warriors of Darkness.
Yes,
Forgive me.
See,
to
yeah,
prompt an escalation. And lest we
he offered to do the thing, didn't he?
Power answered with greater power.
Indeed. The Ascians, yet that is not the extent of their ambition.
We cannot let that happen.
It should come as no surprise. If we sever these...
Agreed.
Then I from...
Sir Emmerich?
As a member of the Aors, however, I make no
Allow me, sir.
Let us consult with Orianja then.
Okay.
Given his dedication to the study of primal beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
Allow me to accompany you, brother. And before you think to refuse, know that I am not the girl I once was. I shall not be a burden. You have my word.
But Alize, you... You are more than welcome. After all, it was you who set us upon this path.
Happy Bunny?
Wait a minute. I'm afraid I can't allow you to leave just yet. Not until you try on the new outfit I prepared for you.
It's only fair. Arthur knows had a new outfit for ages. It has been many moons. I said I didn't I? Since we last worked together, I confess I was aware of your subterranean expedition of your such. The truth of the calamity I was considered involving myself with her venture for a time, but as you know all too well, oh yes, who knows about the Bahamut. Circumstances conspired to keep us apart. I can only assume she carried on in our absence. My apologies for keeping you waiting. Look, they've got Intoliners on their shoes. Now we can tell them apart because they're not dressed identically anymore. Everyone in this everyone gets the short front dress and the long back dress in this game in Heavensward. Right then, shall we be off? Saru never ceases to impress, though. For a moment I feared she might furnish you with an identical outfit. Priestess 12, she did not. Mother and father were not too fond of us. Were rather too fond of making us wear matching clothes, yeah. Do you remember that time at the stadium? That girl of yours crept up behind me in the hall and whispered, "Sister, please, She was not my... Ahem. Can we not have this conversation in front of the Warrior of Light? So be it, another time perhaps. I should thank you again for your assistance in my expeditions, and I have, though we left matters somewhat unfinished, am nevertheless prepared to focus on the task at hand and aid you to the fullest extent of my ability. As you help me to brave the coils, so too will I help you to defeat the Warriors of Darkness. I've been meaning to ask about the carriage. Pleasure to have you with us. Happy Bunny. How far are we through this questline? New garments aside, I must say you seem different, more resolute than last time we met. You have the look of a woman who's ready to fight for the future of Eorzea. To the extent of my abilities, perhaps I have no delusions of grandeur, nor will I pretend I have found myself or any such thing. But I'm here today because I would regret it if I wouldn't, that's all. Fair enough. Let us depart for the Waking Sands, then to see if Orange can be of assistance. The name of that dress has a name, where it's like, because it's a cloak dress, a cloak skirt, long at the back, business at the back, part at the front. No, that's bad. No, you know what I mean though. This isn't one, but like you see them. There's loads of them in this game. Yeah, I think this is. Well, I don't know where my phone is. It's there. It's just out of reach. I don't think we're magically gonna finish this in the next 10 minutes, right? So I think I'm gonna end it here, and I'm gonna turn this off. It is almost midnight, it's like, and these are both like 16-man dungeons. So I've been the John Struct. It's me and my bun. No, sorry, I am the bun. Me and my Froggo, even. Thank you very much for watching. I've been having a Final Fantasy Heaven Sword 14 Soul Surrender adventure. And I'll continue this tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.